The performance of a sportsman is to beat what he was last year. If he cannot beat what he was last year, then he goes down. So you always have to beat yourself. If not, if you don't beat yourself, it means you are equal or you go down. So I have to beat myself. And you are absolutely right. Why was it so easy for me to handle TAG Heuer? Because it was so close to Hublot. So it was very easy to develop it. And when we go in football or when we go in Formula One with Red Bull, Hublot is with Ferrari. That's another thing. But we are with Red Bull. That's easy to go with Red Bull, and then it brings you enormous return very easily. So it's true. I was advantaged in my management of TAG Heuer thanks to my past with Hublot. The past of Hublot, the success of Hublot, have guided me and helped me a lot to improve and to develop TAG Heuer. This is also why the marketing manager of the watch division, Valérie Servageant, it's a woman. She used to be marketing manager of Hublot.
That's right.
Now she's manager of the whole thing, and she helps me every day at TAG Heuer. That is why Ricardo Guadalupe, CEO of Hublot, he is in the product committee of TAG Heuer because he helps me in the development of new materials for TAG Heuer and new shapes for TAG Heuer and new designs for TAG Heuer. You see the materials. If TAG Heuer want to be avant-garde, they need new materials. How can they be avant-garde if they use steel? Steel is from the Eiffel Tower from 1875. It's a very old material. Somehow TAG should never do a steel watch because steel is lousy, stupid. It's a metal of the last century. Oh no, of 2 centuries ago. You know, the Eiffel Tower was built in honor steel because it was the metal that would revolutionize the industry. But now it's no more. Now it's a titanium, it's a ceramic, it is carbon, and TAG Heuer should not do steel watches anymore, somehow. Yeah, very, very good, because I always work the same with all the ambassadors. There's always the same rule. The ambassador must first sweet me, and I must sweet him. It means there must be a chemical reaction between the two human beings. If we don't have a chemical reaction, we don't go further. Then, number two, the ambassador must be convinced that what he is going to represent belongs a little bit to him, from the philosophy point of view and from the product point of view. If he doesn't like your watch, he will never wear it on private. He will wear it when it's business, and private he will wear another one. So he must be convinced about the brand. And number three, he must be ready to involve himself as a real ambassador, which means traveling with me on first class and going to an event. If he fulfills or if he agrees on these three conditions, then we start a contract where we involve the money. But the money is only the last. And before the money, those are the three first steps. And if you handle this, if you do that with every ambassador, you will never get the wrong one. Because you have all the elimination. With certain ambassadors, we could not work because they said from beginning on, no, I will never travel for you. I am not ready to travel. I'm not ready to go to an event. I'm ready to give you the rights to use my face. I'm ready to wear the watch. I like it. I can even wear it on private. But please, I will never travel. We said, okay, that's bye-bye, great. But we will not sign the contract because I need all these conditions fulfilled. And Gara is fulfilling it, David is fulfilling it, they are all fulfilling these conditions. When the market gets difficult, some people will die in the difficulty. Some people will disappear. Some people will be bought. And when the market is difficult, the weak will suffer more than the strong. So if you belong to the strong, don't be afraid about the weak market. It's a great opportunity. Why? Because as I said before, when the market goes -3 and you grow +3, what's the difference when you grow +3 and the market goes -3? The difference is 6. It's the only time in your lifetime when 3 can be 6. When the market goes up and the market goes +4 and you go +7, the difference shifted is only 3 and it's +7. Or let's say the market goes +8 and you go +11. The difference is only 3. But when the market goes -3 and you go +3, you make 6. So it's a brilliant, extraordinary opportunity. And take advantage of that. So whoever is afraid, whoever doesn't feel comfortable, should leave and take it. And we should change the guy on the helm, because it's a great opportunity to transform 3 into 6. Or even worse, if the market goes -5 and you go +1, 1 becomes 6. So I am hoping the market goes -5. For me, I'm not hoping it for the industry, because my vision is larger than for me. So for the whole industry, I believe we might suffer 1 or 2 years, but not to a point -10. We might suffer -3, -4, eventually -5 maximum. So there will be a slowdown. And -3 or -4 is still not a very big crisis, because -4 compared to a record year, if we fall back to 2012, in 2012 we were sitting here and be very happy. So we will find again some good times. And last element, when the mood is bad, when people are not ready easily to buy, what makes them buy? Innovation, creativity. Innovation and creativity will bring people to say, oh shit, I saw this, wow, that's great. I don't want to spend money, but this one I want to buy, because that's a fantastic. Exactly. So innovation, creativity, that's the only way to go further. India is the future, as we always said. Is it the short-term future, or is it medium-term future, or is it long-term future? I believe it's long-term, it's a huge future, and medium-term, it's also a future. Short-term, next year, I don't see a big difference in India, but on the medium-term, which means in 5 years, India will be one of the most important countries for the Swiss export. Because the Indian, they have a culture, they have good taste, they love luxury, they love gold, they love jewelry, and they have education. And that's exactly what you need in order to buy a Swiss luxury watch. If you have no education, if you have no special taste, why should you buy a Swiss luxury watch? So the Indian market is a perfect market for us. It is just the market of the future, and we have to wait another 3 to 5 years to see it really booming.